Hey there, Lexi Caldwell, Associate Broker, Century 21 affiliated in the Lansing and Jackson market in Michigan, kind of right in the middle here in Mason. I've got some market numbers for you. I actually went to do this video yesterday and then I was like, wait, I moved it to Tuesday. But I really love it when a new month starts on the Monday. So it's like Monday, brand new week, brand new month on the 1st. But anyway, so today is Tuesday, June 2nd. Can't believe it's already June. Michigan is no longer on lockdown, so that's pretty cool. And it's supposed to be super nice today. So hopefully you can go outside. But I have Lansing and Jackson real estate housing numbers for you. So I'll share my screen and we will go right to this. I'll make this bigger. There we go. So I remembered to change the date because I always forget. I'll have to stop saying that now because I didn't forget. So always start with the Lansing statistics. I've got last week and I've got this week for comparison. So new and coming soon. So the coming soon is a new thing for Lansing. I know I always talk about this, but if you're new or you just stop by to watch this video real quick and you haven't seen the other ones, Jackson does not have a coming soon status. This doesn't affect you guys, but they added it, but only so that the listings that are listed as coming soon will feed into our MLS. But I don't know how I feel about it. I guess there are situations where this would be a good thing. There are a lot of rules about it, but there are only like 3. Every week there's only a couple. So up though, 213 new listings this past week, where before we only had 150. So that's good. That's exciting. Price changes up 93. I guess that kind of depends on how you look at it, how you feel about that. The active backup, remember that's an accepted status, like there's a accepted offer on the property, but they are still taking showings and they would still take a backup offer. So 198 of those, up from 170 last week. And then the contingent and pending, so contingent, still contingent on financing, it's an accepted offer, and then pending is still an accepted offer status. So usually pending is like your past inspections and things like that. And so we're just waiting to close. So 153 of those this week, up from 113. And then the solds, there were 89 closed properties, up from 63. So that's pretty cool. And then just for that week, I look at the sold number and I see what the average price was, and it was 167. I did this last week. 167,724 was the average closing sale price. And then remember too that Lansing is a much bigger area. I'm not as familiar with the Flex MLS as I am the Jackson one. So I really pinned down Jackson County for the Jackson stats, and the Lansing one, I'm just using their kind of like, if you think of like a canned response in an email, something that's just pre-filled out, that's kind of what those search numbers are in Lansing, because I haven't really figured out how to nail that down. Really, I would want to have Ingham and Eaton County, but I haven't. I looked into it a little bit, but it was not working for me. So I'm just using their numbers that they've got, but lot bigger geographic area. So that's why those numbers are so much higher. So if we flip over to Jackson here, again, much lower numbers, but much smaller geographic area, just Jackson County. So new listings, 35, a little bit lower than last week. We had 38. Price changes were about the same, 55, just one difference there. And pendings too, 198 this past week. And then your closings were down a little bit too. So 14 closings this past week from 22. So smaller numbers, again, smaller area. Average sale price this time was 171,907, down from that 191. So again, with smaller numbers, it's going to affect it a lot more. So yeah, so I think the market is still holding strong. We're short on listings. We definitely, I mean, if you've considered selling your house, pretty good time. Obviously, the best time is whenever you're ready. But yeah, so those are our numbers for this week. So if you have any questions or you're considering maybe selling your house, but you're not really sure like what you should do to get it ready, I think that time spent is always worth it, even if it's just cleaning and freshening up paint. You always want to have your property in the best possible condition right before sale. And I know, like I always tell people when we sold our house in Jackson, we put half of our stuff in a storage unit. And when I say half, it was a pretty big storage unit and it was pretty full. So, you know, there's two ways we live in our house: the way we all live in our house right now, and then the way you live in your house when you're going to sell it. So it's not saying that anyone's dirty or they're, you know, they got too much stuff. I think we probably all accumulate too much stuff, but you really just, you've got to position your house in the best possible light in order to be listed if you're trying to get the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time, right? And I can help you with that. And I actually have a home staging guide that I can send you as well if you want to take a look at that. I'm happy to do it. So let me know. Let me know if you need help. And I will talk to you soon. Have a good day.